Fool!
What's going on?
You fell for my trap!
Your trap? But you're a wolf.
A magical wolf with talismans!
Point taken. So, you wanna, like, hang out and watch TV or something? I mean, I guess if I'm trapped here for eternity, we might as well.
Ladies, gentlemen, and tarnished of all ages, as you progress through Elden Ring, one of the few things that is certain is you will get more talisman pouches, which means that you can have even more talismans active and equipped at one time, up to a maximum of 4 active at once when you are reaching the later stages of the game. With one slot, knowing which talisman you want can be pretty easy, but with 4, and in a game this big, there are just too many options, too many amazing usable options. But what about some that are just incredible talismans for nearly everyone? Some you may not even find. Today I will be bringing you all 7 talismans you really don't want to miss in Elden Ring. First up then is Radagon's Soreseal. Not Radagon's Scar Seal, no, this is the upgraded version of that similar talisman, which raises your attributes even further in exchange for making you take more damage each time you are hit. Generally speaking, the defensive benefit itself of the attributes that it raises will about even out the damage taken increase, which makes the essentially just free offensive power that it gives you all around just great. In order to get this talisman for yourself, head to Fort Faroth in the middle of the Caelid region. Go through the main entrance, up the ladder in the back, and then jump off of the tower at the top. Find the hole in the back right of the building, then drop down to a wooden walkway and follow it to the end, turn around, and jump across to this nice little alcove on the other side of the wall. Around the corner behind a massive rat that nearly made me grab my spare pair of pants is the talisman that you are looking for. Secondly is the Great Jar's Arsenal Talisman. This is the ultimate version of the Arsenal Talisman, and therefore you cannot use the other ones when you are using this one, but this is the talisman listed as greatly raises maximum equip load, and, well, it does. You can see the difference quite easily. To get this one, you need to be ready to go on a slight journey of epic proportions to visit this absolute unit of a man in the distance. While he himself is in Caelid, the way that you have to reach him is from the Siofra River well. You can get to this area from Limgrave, just above the minor Erdtree. Once in here, get to the Siofra River bank site of Grace, which is a very straightforward path. Go forward a short hop to this little island with a waygate and go through. Once on the other side, head northeast to the very tip of the landmass where you will find a stone staircase leading up to an elevator that requires stone sword keys to operate. Use the elevator to go up and you will find yourself in a valley deep in Caelid. From here, follow the very simple path forwards and north until you reach the Great Jar himself. Talk to him and afterwards, 3 dual summon signs will spawn on the floor in front of him. Dispatch each of the Great Jar's warrior knights one at a time and then talk to the Great Jar at the end to receive his lovely talisman. Third today is the Ritual Sword Talisman. This talisman raises your attack power when your health is at maximum. Obviously there are lots of situations where your health won't be at maximum, but if you use any sort of heal over time or immediately after using a flask, generally speaking, you will be at full health. Or even if you're just pretty good at dodging, you can give this talisman pretty decent uptime, which is incredibly worth it, as the bonus that it provides is nothing to scoff at. To get this talisman for yourself, head to the Lux Runes in the Altus Plateau region, which are located on the cliff immediately southwest of the Erdtree Gazing Hills site of Grace. In the back left of these runes is a descending staircase that leads to a boss fog wall. Defeat the enemy inside and then open the door that is behind them to reveal a chest containing the talisman that you seek. Fourth up is the Ancestral Spirits Horn Talisman, and this one is nearly essential for anyone who frequently uses mana, as it, well, gives you back mana. Specifically, it gives you 3 FP for kill when you have it equipped. Generally speaking, this is just a massive bit of quality of life for you, as just generally clearing through low-level enemies will require far less mana flash than it would without this talisman. It's also worth noting, even if you don't use spells, you still probably use Ashes of War, which generally require mana. To get this one for yourself, first you have to reach Nokron, the Eternal City, which is unlocked after the Radogan boss fight. This one isn't just go to a location or even just kill a boss, first we have to unlock the boss itself. Starting from the Mimic Tier site of Grace, which is directly east of the entrance of Nokron, head across the bridge north until you see a break in the left side. Take it downwards and follow it until you see a stone pillar. Light the torch torch that is inside. Run around the right side now behind some rocks and you'll find another one of these pillars. Repeat the process here, then head back over left to the main path to see another stone pillar on top of some rocks. Back to the main path once more, follow it until you see yet one more pillar on the path. From here, head out west to the first big tree nearby, and head around the back where you will find another pillar, careful not to somehow magically fuse with the pillar itself, becoming a permanent prisoner of the wolf god? How did I do this? What is this situation? What have I created? What have I done to deserve this? And then from there, head to the very back of the area in front of you to collect the 6th and final torch to lighten this area. After this, head back to the Hollow Horn Grounds, which is the big stone building you pass on the way over, and interact with the body on the floor to be teleported to another location to fight a legend boss. They aren't particularly hard, but they are extremely cool, so strap yourself in for quite an enjoyable experience. Once you have defeated this creature, you'll receive its remembrance, which you can trade in by the fingers at the round table hold for the Ancestral Spirit Horn Talisman. 5th on today's list is the Taker's Cameo Talisman. This talisman is a lot like the previous one, except that it works for health instead of FP. Quite simply, it gives you a small heal every time that you kill an enemy. This removes the majority of the risk of just walking through the world, as long as you are trading your damage back effectively, you can get a lot of the health back too. To get this talisman for yourself, you'll need to progress to the Volcano Manor questline to the end of the 3rd invasion mission. To begin this questline, go to the location in Liurnia where you will find a woman asking you to do her a favor. The favor is fast, so do it quickly and return to her. She'll then disappear until you reach the Grand Lift of Dectus, leading to the Altus Plateau. Here you will find her again, talk to her and be transported to Volcano Manor. From here, talk to the NPC directly around the corner, and then head into the room at the end of the hallway to begin the very straightforward questline, invading NPC locations that are explicitly marked on your map, and then, killing them. After the 3rd one, return to Volcano Manor, and you'll be given the Taker's Cameo Talisman. 6th then today is the Dagger Talisman. This one is classically good as an effect to have on your character. In a Souls game, it is your critical damage increase talisman. This improves the damage of backstabs, it improves the damage of parries, the damage of poise-breaking critical hits. Just anything that this game registers as a critical hit, this talisman increases the damage of. To acquire this one for yourself, you'll need to head to the Temple of Aglade, Site of Grace in the back of Volcano Manor. If you don't have this yet, start inside Volcano Manor proper and enter the first room on the right in the hallway. At the back, behind a corpse, there is an illusion wall. Go through this and follow the tunnel to the true scope of Volcano Manor. From here, the fastest way to our destination is to head out from the Site of Grace, down onto the roof, down into the square, and then back through this door. Out the back and then down the staircase to the right. Afterwards, drop down, then follow the path forwards until you see a sinking section of building. Jump on the roof and then perch yourself at the far end. It sort of looks like you can make that jump, doesn't it? Spoiler alert, you can't. But it's still the right way to go, so bring some healing flasks and get ready to chug them as you walk through the lava. So, walk through the lava and progress forwards and around the corner until you reach this upward climbing staircase. At the top of the staircase, you'll find 2 elevators. Make sure that you take the one on the left to go to the place that you want to be. Here you'll find another staircase. At the top is the Temple of Aglade, which inside of is a boss. Once you have defeated the boss, you will have the Site of Grace there. If you have already been through this area though, you will have the elevator unlocked right outside of the side entrance right over here. Otherwise, head up to the 2nd floor, out to the balcony, and then out onto the rocks beneath. Follow them looping around until they reach the same tower earlier, but at the top. Here is the elevator that I showed you before. So, from the top of this elevator, charge ahead forwards along the one-way path until you reach a multi-directional stairway. Climb the left side, pulling a U-turn halfway up, and then head through the door in front to find a door that is unlocked by a stone sword keys. Open it, then head through to the wooden platform and jump off carefully to your right. From here, follow the corridors in front of you until it leads you back onto a wooden platform, and this platform has a corpse holding the Dagger Talisman. Yeah, that one is a little bit out of the way, isn't it? Well, it is about to get beaten by Erdtree Favour +1. This is one of those gems of a talisman that nearly everyone will use at some point in their journey. It buffs health, stamina, and equipment load with 0 negatives. It is just all around incredible, and this is the slightly better version of the talisman as well. To get it for yourself, all you have to do is reach Lindell, the capital city. And then you also have to get to the sewers, and then you have to complete the entire dungeon that is the sewers so that you can reach the final boss at the end of them. Then you also have to defeat the final boss, and then he doesn't even have the decency to drop it himself. He makes you bend over and potentially hurt your back to pick it up out of a chest. You may be wondering why I'm talking out of my ass a little bit right now, and the answer is the path to get here is ridiculously long and involves a lot of now go left, now go right, now run straight for 45 seconds. So I've just sort of left it playing in the background footage in the hopes that I may be able to time this in a way that it looks really cool and well planned, even though it's not planned at all, and I'm just sort of doing this on the fly, and I'm just sort of talking for a really, look, guys, this path is incredibly long. It's ridiculously long. And this is just the straight path right to the boss. I'm not really stopping for anything. This is just walking forwards. We're still going. Oh wait, that's the elevator. No, we're here. Okay, Site of Grace! In case you missed the starting point, it was the Avenue Balcony Site of Grace in the middle of Lindell. Alright everyone, I've been Cotton Dinosaur from RageGamingVideos, and this has been 7 talismans that you do not want to miss in Elden Ring and where to find them. Are any of these going to become a permanent part of your build, or are you still searching for your own personal dream talisman? Like if you like the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.